Welcome back to A Scout's Guide, a series in which I take a look at TF2 maps and determine things like strategies and useful equipment that the scout can deploy on the battlefield. Today, we'll be taking a look at a particularly popular King of the Hill map, Suijin. Suijin is a King of the Hill map that forks off into three separate paths, being the middle path, the cliffside temple, or the calligraphy temples. You can also access the rooftops of the map via the planks of wood by the calligraphy temples. Suijin has a compact design that wraps around itself, allowing for Scout to maneuver around with a freedom that most other maps lack. Suijin's layout is similar to that of a crosshair, being a large circle with direct paths to the middle and back. Suijin has plenty of mobility opportunities and quite a few useful locations to take advantage of. All of the rooftops on Suijin are able to be walked on, and a scout with decent knowledge of his movement kit can get wherever he wants with ease. The calligraphy and cliffside temples not only allow for alternate routes to the center points, but can also allow for direct access to the enemy spawn. There's a small cliffside path under the bridge linking the cliffside temple to the point. Few people ever tend to use this spot, and there will often be a medkit present if you require one. The cliffside temple has a balcony infamously known for getting people killed. However, it also contains 2 medium health kits for you to use if needed. Just be sure to watch your back. In general, the cliffside temple is a solid place to regroup and get your bearings due to how out of the way it is, allowing you to either move behind enemy lines and bully people, or jump down from the point from the rooftop path and ambush the enemy team. And as a bonus, the trees next to the point have no collision in the leaves, meaning that with some fancy footwork you can jump into these trees and hide inside of them. Do with this information what you will. It is, however, important to note that by far the most dangerous place for Scout on Suijin is in fact the control point itself. The point on Suijin is somehow open enough for mid to long range classes to effectively chip away at your health, but close enough to allow for close range or melee focused classes to be able to wipe the floor with you in seconds. The team's side bridges have blocked off sight lines, making ambushes by pyros or getting caught out by engineers way too easy. The calligraphy temple's bridge has a direct view to the point, allowing snipers to dome you if you're holding down the point, or allowing heavies to rip you to shreds before you even enter the building. And of course, the upper level is handy to use for ambushes and distraction plays, but a good demo or soldier can easily wipe the point from above by weaponizing the tight space in their high ground. Stick with your team when you're within the central building, and don't be afraid to run away and rejoin the fight from another angle if you're getting overwhelmed. For handy weapons, the Force of Nature is quite useful on this map, not only for its added mobility, but due to the fact that the map does take place on a giant cliff, so do what you will. The Soda Popper is quite nice too. Its large burst damage can allow for a sneaky hit and run playstyle that can be further amplified by the map's interconnected design. And the hype jumps can allow you to reach the distant islands by the cliffside, for whatever reason. The Winger and the Atomizer are handy due to the extra mobility, and the Mad Milk is particularly great for the middle point due to how compact the space is. In all honesty, a vast majority of the Scout's arsenal is quite useful on Suijin. The only ones that falter are just the weapons that are already weak in the first place. Screw around and experiment. This map is basically a Scout's playground. Take advantage of the map's interconnectivity, exercise caution when navigating the control point, and show off your awesome ninja skills with the map's verticality. That's all I have to say for this episode of Scout's Guide. Let me know what maps you want to see in the future, and I will see you all in the next episode.